Hey y'all, my name is Sakile Simmons and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you've been before. I just felt like I wanted to do a story time because I love watching other YouTubers do them, and I feel like it just makes my YouTube more personal, and I think it's always good for us to share our stories. And so today I'm just gonna give you a little snippet of my life story in my short 22 years that I've lived so far. This journey has been pretty much through college, and it has to do with drinking alcohol. So a little background, before I got to college, I didn't drink at all. I didn't go out, but I didn't really get into any of that kind of stuff until I got to college here in Miami, Florida, 305, of course. So here freshman year, when I tell you, baby, I got into it. It was so bad, like thinking back of how much I used to drink, like I don't know how I'm still alive, like my kidneys hate me. Freshman year, I would go out Thursday nights because it was like Grove Thursdays. We went to this place, I think it was called Moe's or Monty's. No, it's not Monty's, it's someplace, Moe's. Maybe it's called Moe's, I forget, it's closed down now. Went there on Thursdays. Friday, I don't know where I used to go, somewhere I had no business being. Friday and Saturday. I was doing that for freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, and halfway through my senior year. Second semester, senior year of all times is when I decided I was gonna stop drinking. I was getting food with a friend of mine, and he goes, "Sakila, you're an alcoholic." I was like, what? Like, how dare you tell me that? And mind you, I used to get very offended when people used to would make jokes like that, because alcoholism runs in my family, like it's deep up in there, like it's deep up in there. And so he was like, yeah, like you're an alcoholic, I bet you can't stop drinking. So I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, call your mom. So I called my mom, and I'm like, Mom, this kid is talking about something, I'm an alcoholic. She's like, well, I was like, here she go, always taking somebody else's side. So she was like, well, how often do you drink? I was like, I mean, I don't know, like every week. Like, she was like, is it the same time, the same days every week? I was like, I mean, I guess so, like on the weekends. She was like, well, then you're a functioning alcoholic. I was like, what the heck are you people talking about? Like, I'm fine. I've made it this far. I'm still alive. I think I'm fine. So whatever, the conversation keeps going, and the dude goes, I bet you can't stop drinking for 6 months. I was like, 6 months? I said, you know how long that is? That's half a year. That's a long time. And my mom was like, yeah, let's make a bet. Like, they ganging up on me at this point. I was like, okay, bet, what's my incentive? And he was like, I'll give you $100. I was like, to stop drinking for 6 months? Sweetie, I'm gonna need more money than $100, baby. Like, come on. So, whatever, he was like, no, 100. So my mom was like, okay, if you make it, then I'll triple his thing. So I was like, okay, bet. That's a nice little 400 to come up on. So I was like, bet, I'm gonna do this. And when I tell you, that was the best decision that I've made in my life, besides coming to Miami to go to the University of Miami. Like, I just have a clearer mind. It's like, now thinking back, I can realize how fuzzy everything was. Like, if you think about it, you come back from a night of drinking, like, you're not good for a good 2 days afterwards. Like, I'm in class, like, can't pay attention, can't take no notes, like, I'm gonna record this, but I'm not gonna listen to it later type stuff. Like, in practice, like, I'm making it through practice, but not really, you feel me? Like, just fuzzy and like, can't think straight, can't remember the stuff for your test. Just a hot mess. Like, thinking back, I was a hot mess. And now it's just like, I can think better, I remember things much better. I have lost all the weight that I gained in college. Shout out to all the people who've been telling me I look good. Thank you. I stopped drinking. And I think that for college kids, that is a hard one. Just because, like, it's just a part of the culture. Like, that's what you do. And I mean, it's fun. Like, they're fun in the moment. I'll say that. They're fun in the moment. Then afterwards, next morning, next few days, regretting it completely. I will say in this process, it was, besides like getting a clearer mind, losing weight, all that physical stuff, like spiritually, you know, I was able to grow closer to God, because throughout that time where I was drinking so much, I wasn't really in church. Like, I've already explained to y'all in different videos how like I didn't really start going to church consistently until like the junior, senior year. So like when I cut that out, it just made more room for God to come into my life and to fill different places that I was thinking back filling with going out and drinking alcohol. When I stopped drinking, you know, personally, I couldn't go out and not drink. Not because I can't have a good time if I'm not drinking. Like, I can go out and have a good time if I'm not drinking, but I knew that if I were to go out, that I was probably gonna end up buying a drink, or someone was gonna buy it for me, and I'm not about to turn that down. So yeah, like, people be like, hey, like, Sakile, like, we're going out, blah, 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 you come with. I'd be like, nah, like, I'ma just chill. Why? Like, whatever, like, why? I'ma just chill, like, I'm trying not to drink. You what? Like, you trying not to drink, Sakile, that's not the you that we know. Why now? Like, it's your senior year, you should be enjoying this, da 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 da. And it's like, you know, besides that $400, like, I'm really just trying to just, you know, switch it up a little bit. It's crazy how when you make changes like this in your life, how certain people like will just kind of stop reaching out to you, because you're no longer the person for them to go get drunk with. You're no longer the person for them to go out with. Like, those people just kind of fall to the side. And, you know, the people that maybe you thought were really close to you really weren't that close to you. It's just that y'all used to go out together and get drunk together. So I have grown closer in certain friendships, you know, and other friendships have kind of fallen off. Not saying that the friendships that have fallen off were just because, oh, she's not drinking, so off Sakile. It's just something that happens naturally, you know? Just like when people start going on different paths in their lives, like, you know, it's something that happens naturally in life. So you start to find the fun in like the little things in life. Like, I said that I could go out and like not drink and still have fun, whatever, but like, I don't know, it's just something about going out and just having a good time. Like, it's just a different kind of fun. Like, it's a fun that you can remember. It's a fun that like you can honestly create without like, you know, your mind being in a different state. You feel me? Like, it's just a genuine type of fun that I've been able to experience since I made the decision to stop drinking. Did I indeed get my $400? No, I did not, because I did not win the bet. But I can say I went like a lot, like I went a while. But what had happened was we had family reunion, and boy, man, you with your family, your cousins. I'm finally 21 at this family reunion. I'm like, sorry, friends and mom, gotta do it. But it's fine. Since then, like, I haven't been drinking like I used to, and it's just been the best decision that I've ever made. You should take some time, sit, think about your life, think about the things that have a hold on your life. Something that could be holding you back from a dream, holding you back from getting things done. Because I can say when I was drinking, like, I used to call my mom walking through campus like mom, like, I just feel so confused, like, I'm sad, like, my grades aren't as good as they need to be, like, I lost my position in volleyball. And she'd be like, you know what, Sakile, like, you need to stop all that drinking. And da 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 da. And like, looking back, when she first told me those things, in my head I was like, okay, well, am I being punished for the things that I'm doing, like, by God type of thing? Like, and now I can say that it wasn't so much a punishment, you know, because the things that were happening to me were a result of my own actions, you know? Like, I'm drinking, like, I'm not gonna be playing as well. I'm drinking, I'm not gonna be able to think as well in the classroom. Like, I'm drinking, like, I feel bad, my body does, so I'm probably gonna feel more sad than I usually would. You feel me? A big reoccurring theme that's been happening in my life is, you know, God allows you to go through some things to build your character. And you know, I think my character has been built after going through 3.5 years, you know, of this lifestyle that was ultimately not leading me to where I wanted to be. You know, sit and think about something in your life that could be holding you back. And don't think that God is punishing you for whatever it is that you're doing in your life. Think about it more like, you know, this is something that is stopping me from getting or reaching what God wants from me or what God has planned for me. So think about that thing and just take a week and see how you feel afterwards, you know? Take a month and see how you feel afterwards. My life has transformed in so many ways just from stopping one thing, you know? I mean, along with that one thing came a lot of different things that ended up, you know, leaving my life. But I don't know. That is kind of just what I wanted to share with y'all. Is just how my journey through functioning alcoholism, getting through that and coming out on the other side has just really transformed my life. So I don't know how many college kids are watching this, or even adults that are watching this that are struggling with, you know, alcoholism or just any other ism or something that, you know, is holding you captive and is stopping you from reaching a goal or just being the best version of yourself. But I hope that this story time can encourage you to just, you know, take a stand for your life and say that although I've been doing this thing for a long time, that doesn't mean that I can make a change today and make the decision to go ahead and just switch it up. People gonna have something to say, like, dude, people would call me 10 times, Keelan, where you at? Why aren't you at the pregame yet? Because I used to be like, yo, yeah, I'm coming. Knowing dang well I wasn't about to come, but I just didn't want to hear the, why you not coming? Yeah, I'm on my way. It's Keelan, where you at? We leaving. Dang, I guess I missed it. You feel me? Like, whatever you have to do to just, you know, just remove yourself, go ahead and do it. Like, your best friend is, you know what, I'm tired. Your best friend is, I got a test. Your best friend is, my mom said no. Like, my mom always says, your parents are the best excuse that you have. Like, my mom used to always say, blame it on me. Just say my mom said I can't do it. Like, I'm 22. My mom said I can't. Like, I promise you, it worked. I've been saying, like, to the friends who originally made me this bet, I was like, you know, I don't think that I could ever go back to drinking how I used to. And like, I don't even find myself casually drinking. Like at a restaurant, like I don't like really just buy wine or like anything like that. Just cause like, I don't know. I never want to get back to where I was. Since I do enjoy the taste of it, you know, I don't ever, it's just not a good combination. It's just not a good combination. So I'm vibing on that. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow me on the social medias, Instagram, Snapchat, Ayana_Simmons, and have an awesome day.